Okay, here we are at the closed trail west. And this we just walked about 30 seconds. So to orient you, there's that Niobrara Ridge. We walked over this little hump, and now we're kind of in the main basin. And there's that red rock over there in the foreground we were just talking about. And Pikes Peak is all the way over there in the background. So this is the other closed trail. And if I were gonna just put it in a nutshell, I would say that this closure was more successful. Same exact process, but my hypotheses are that there's more organic matter in soil development as this vegetated surface just sort of slowly descends, you know, with the force of gravity. And so here we see that there is a greater cover, or at least it appears that there is. And there's also here, more interestingly, there are forbs that colonized, primary succession forbs that colonized themselves. We did not plant them. They were not in the seed mix. And you can see them kind of bobbing up and down there. We have sunflowers and curly cup gumweed, grindelia. We have some astragalus and some oxytropis. So this is a trail, but this is really, I feel like, a great success as I walked away from the sign that reveals its past history as a trail. I really can't see any bare ground, and the measurement of bare ground is a rangeland ecology measurement. The only thing that I see as a trained botanist is that there's a different species composition in the trail, and that is due to the seeds that we used. We don't have the capacity to create different seed mixes for every single restoration effort, so we found we worked to identify a 10 species composition that we could afford, and that represented, you know, the generalization of the Garden of the Gods and the Red Rocks open space ecosystem. And I forgot to mention, over there in the background you see a couple large trails and some more red rock formations, and that's Red Rocks, and Cheyenne Mountain back there with all the antennae. So if you look over here, we see primarily blue grama, some yucca, buffalo grass, and a little bit of green needle. But in the trail, it's actually much more diverse. And so that's something that we're always working to perfect in restoration ecology. So this colorful grass, for example, is side oats, little blue stem, and it senesces to a different color. It's really obvious to see that it is not the same as the blue grama over here. All right.